Part 2, The Price of Retribution, 1000 Words. Elena had spent a year preparing for this moment, her heart a furnace of rage and resolve. Marco's laughter still echoed in her dreams, cut short by Victor's greed. The official report called it an accident, a car crash on a rain-slicked road, but Elena knew better. She'd found Marco's hidden journal, detailing Victor's betrayal, a sabotage deal, a stolen fortune, and a hired killer. Victor, the charming entrepreneur, had built his empire on her brother's blood. Now, Elena would dismantle it, piece by piece. She'd reinvented herself as Lena Voss, a sharp-witted consultant with a fabricated resume and a knack for numbers. Victor's company, Apex Ventures, hired her without hesitation. His charisma was magnetic, his smile disarming, but Elena saw the predator beneath. She played her role flawlessly, attentive, efficient, indispensable. Late nights at the office became her window into his world, encrypted files, shady offshore accounts, and whispers of a man who eliminated threats without remorse. Elena's plan was meticulous. She'd expose Victor's crimes to the authorities, ensuring he'd lose everything before facing justice. She hacked his systems, copied damning evidence, and fed tips to a detective she trusted. But the deeper she dug, the more dangerous it became. Victor's paranoia grew. He installed cameras, hired new security, and scrutinized his inner circle. Elena stayed one step ahead, her pulse racing with every close call. Then came the twist she never saw coming. At a company gala, she met Sofia, Victor's younger sister. Sofia was kind, unguarded, and fiercely loyal to her brother, unaware of his true nature. Over weeks, their shared coffee breaks turned into late-night conversations. Sofia confided in Elena, revealing her doubts about Victor's business but dismissing them as paranoia. Elena's heart wavered. Sofia was innocent, a potential casualty in her vendetta. Yet, the memory of Marco's lifeless body steeled her resolve. She couldn't stop now. One night, while Victor was away, Elena accessed his private office. Her fingers flew over the keyboard, downloading the final piece of evidence, a recorded call where Victor ordered Marco's death. Her breath caught as she heard his cold, calculated voice. She was so close, until the door clicked open. Sofia stood there, eyes wide with confusion. "Lena, what are you doing?" Elena froze, her mind racing. She could lie, but Sofia's sharp gaze demanded truth. Against her better judgment, Elena took a risk. "Sofia, your brother isn't who you think. He killed my brother, Marco. I have proof." She played the recording, watching Sofia's face crumple as Victor's voice filled the room. Tears streamed down Sofia's cheeks, but her jaw tightened. "He's my brother," she whispered, "but I can't protect him." Sofia's decision changed everything. She revealed Victor's private safe, hidden behind a painting, containing documents that could bury him, tax fraud, bribery, and more. Together, they copied the files, but Sofia begged Elena to spare Victor's life. "Ruin him," she said, "but don't become him." Elena hesitated. She dreamed of confronting Victor, of making him feel the pain she carried. But Sofia's plea echoed Marco's values, justice, not vengeance. The next day, Elena sent the evidence to Detective Ramirez, who'd been building a case against Victor for months. She arranged a meeting at a warehouse Victor used for illicit deals, luring him under the pretense of a business emergency. When Victor arrived, he found Elena waiting, no longer disguised. "Lena," he said, confusion morphing into dread as she stepped forward, her eyes blazing. "My name is Elena," she said, voice steady. "Marco's sister. You took everything from me." Victor's face paled as police lights flashed outside. He lunged for her, but officers swarmed in, cuffing him. Elena handed over the final USB drive, her hands trembling with adrenaline. Victor's empire crumbled as the charges piled up: murder, fraud, conspiracy. The news exploded, his name synonymous with disgrace. But the victory felt hollow. Sofia, devastated, cut ties with Elena, unable to reconcile her brother's crimes with their bond. Elena stood alone at Marco's grave, the weight of her revenge settling in. She'd won, but at what cost? Her brother was still gone, and Sofia's haunted eyes lingered in her mind. As she walked away, Elena vowed to rebuild, not for vengeance, but for the life Marco would have wanted. The story didn't end there. Months later, a letter arrived from Sofia. She'd left the city, starting fresh, but her words carried a quiet strength. You gave me the truth, even when it broke me. Thank you. Elena smiled, a flicker of hope piercing her grief. Revenge had taken her to the edge, but perhaps redemption lay beyond.